Live. Okay. We ought to be live.
Woo, we're live. Theoretically, we're live.
Yes, we should be. I have.
Probably.
Yeah. Let me make sure I did this. Did I tweet? I tweeted. Cool. Yay. Yeah, we're live, and I have a fun little thing here to show off.
Woo.
Sid, can you do me a favor?
Oh, God.
Can you let the audience know what you rolled for your HP? What your opening dice roll was tonight?
Oh my.
We leveled up to level 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled a d10
Mm-hmm.
to figure it out, and it was a 1.
That's right, baby. It's a 1.
Oh
Okay.
My God.
I'll,
Right there.
why are you wearing that shirt?
Because
I
Ryan,
clearly need that shirt.
Ryan gave it to me for Christmas, so thank you very much,
Oh,
sir,
that's nice.
for this
So-
for the shirt.
In fairness, Sydney, one thing that I pretty much always do as DM, if it's brought to my attention, is that if you roll a 1, I'll let you roll one more time.
Yes.
Oh, for HP specifically?
Yeah, just because it sucks so much to roll a 1.
You're my
Realize-
hero.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Do
That's a
better.
lot better.
Should do better this time. That's much
Yes.
better. Oh, I need to update my
That's so
token
much
too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richard.
Let's see. I've got 5 sorcery points. Or wait, was I using these as spell slots, or was I? Oh, I must have been using these as spell slots. I'm gonna have to keep track of those in a different way now.
That's so much nicer.
5 sorcery
Oh,
points.
man.
3 HP. All right, let me. I'll just keep track of spell slots on my own side.
Alrighty. Well.
All right, there
in
we
an
go.
interesting case,
I'm all updated, Richard.
kind of recapping here. Your two characters have never met before because every time we've been in this kind of Mario 64 inspired world, inspired is saying it lightly. I'm essentially adapting Mario 64 levels into D&D. But each time we've done this 2 other times, and each time we had only 3 players at a time. So your 2 characters have never met before, but you both currently go to or have just kind of graduated from the Hero Academy, which for anybody who's seen Community is like the Greendale of heroism academies. It's not the most pristine or anything. It's just it is what it is. But you completed some obstacle courses that got you certificates in heroism. And so hopefully that will allow you to go off and do some heroic things for money. Why don't each of you give a little recap on your specific character and what their deal has been up until this point?
Sure. Alphabetical order. Sid, you want to go first?
I'm Rigger. My girlfriend kicked me out, and I owe her money, and I owe the landlady money, and I own like a loan shark money, and I need a job.
Okay.
So.
I am Vanna Velag, or Velag. I don't think I ever said the last name out loud. But Vanna is a giant soul Goliath sorceress. Goliath's not really known as magic people, so she kind of a bit of an outcast from her tribe. They call her a Ghost Caller, is her Goliath kind of nickname, because she kind of calls forth on her like giant ancestry. She's a giant soul sorcerer, as I said. But she's a bit of an outcast, so she kind of went to the Hero Academy to kind of prove, no, magic is legitimate. It's not just about brute strength. And I'd like to think she proved a bit of that when she did the desert stuff.
Yep. So you theoretically you got your certificates of heroism, but the thing is you haven't really gotten that needed piece of paper yet. So you are waiting in the bursar's office or wherever it is that that they distribute such things, and you're just you're kind of sitting patiently waiting in this kind of lobby area for the actual paperwork to come in. And this is where you two would see each other. Maybe you've seen each other around the halls before or something like that, but you two are the only ones here waiting, and the clerk is just like, It'll just be like 5 more minutes.
You said that like 5 minutes ago.
It'd just be
So-
5 more minutes, hon.
Richard, I have an herbalism kit. Can we say that I am brewing myself up, or like mixing myself up a health potion?
Sure.
Okay, I don't want to just like give myself items, but like I have a kit, so like if I could use
Sure.
it to just make like one. Okay, cool. So yeah, so Vanna's just like sitting there mixing it up and just like, whatever. This is gonna take a little time to settle anyway.
Aren't you making guacamole? Why is that taking so long?
It's a health potion, keeps me alive.
Why is
Listen.
it green?
Because it's health is. I don't know. Shut up. I don't even know you.
What are you I'm a hero.
You gonna hold that dumb look on your face all night?
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as it takes.
As you two are getting so well acquainted,
We're gonna be best friends.
our good old
You gotta start somewhere to have an arc.
Professor Oak is gonna waddle on and, well, hello everybody. I see that you're still here.
Waiting on that piece of paper.
Oh, yes. Sometimes things take a little while. Hey, listen. While I've got you here, would either of you be interested in signing up for our Masters program? This way you can be a heroic master. Masters who have our master's degree are known to make up to 25% more money on their expeditions.
How much money is that gonna cost me?
20 gold. But I mean, that's a solid investment. You'll get more than that with just a few raids or whatever it is you're hired to do.
What sort of reputation do these master students have?
Oh, I mean, they're called masters. How bad could the reputation be?
Would you say it would be enough to maybe make a tribe shut their traps?
I mean, I sure would shut my trap if I were in front of a master.
I see.
I'm going to briefly check out into the hall. Are any people that want money from me out there?
Let's see. Let me just go through my archived things real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had like people cheering us on / watching our work with this.
Oh, look at that. They're all out there.
Stares and drow. I love it.
Mm.
Oh, do you still have the one who was just like creepily watching me, who had like no actual links to me? I think it was a dude in like a big hat. But I don't remember necessarily.
Rigger very slowly closes that door again. Just.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I don't know why I don't.
That's fine. I just remember it was some sort of magician. So as Rigger closes the door, Vanna like catches it and opens it up again. By the way, how tall is Rigger?
Like,
How tall?
I'd say average, maybe like 5'10",
Okay.
5'11".
Because Vanna's like 7 or so.
Plus a couple inches because horns.
Okay.
Or horn.
Well, either her arm comes over Rigger's head to like catch a door. She like leans out and she sees the same like weird wizard that was watching her last time.
What are you doing? Close the door.
Oh,
Close the
because
door.
this guy one of those masters? Because he's been watching me since I got here.
How strong are you? Close the door. Close it. Just fuck, man. Come on. Just
Professor Oak is gonna say, "Here, look at our job placement statistics," and he's gonna pull out a scroll and show it to you guys.
oh, thank you.
See,
Job
look at this.
statistics.
10% more likely to be employed and 25% more gold on average per mission.
Vanna's
Wow.
still staring down this magician out in the hallway.
That's incredible. Hey, man, you got like a back door out of here. Back door.
I don't have a back door, but what I do have is a gateway to our Masters Challenge.
I give him 20 gold.
Vanna leans in, closes the door. Yeah, let's do it. And then she just walks up toward the painting to jump in.
Now, for the masters, it is especially difficult. Only 2 are allowed in a time instead of 3.
How convenient.
Well, you only got 2 of us here now. Me and, sorry, what? I didn't actually get your name.
Rigger.
Rigger. I'm Vanna.
You're kind of really strong.
I'm aware.
Okay.
It's kind of why the magic thing weirds people out.
Yeah, I see that. That's strange. Yeah, no, yep, let's go. Let's get out of
Alrighty,
here.
need 20 gold from you as well.
Yeah, fine.
Got a-
I
I
guess
got a
that's
7
tuition
spot
or
again.
whatever.
Alrighty, 40 gold. We're staying in business this year, folks.
Just don't announce it, man.
Oh, okay.
If you could keep that down for a minute.
Alright, well, come on over this way. And he's going to take you over to a painting with a giant pirate ship on it.
Well, this should be interesting.
You know the
What's
deal.
your policy on refunds?
You know the deal. You jump inside the painting. You go on in. You're in the pocket dimension. You gotta solve some puzzles. Get the keys to open up the box that allows you to go through the portal out to the other side. Are there any questions?
Last one was a desert for me. What was it for you?
I don't know, like a nice little grassland with cannons everywhere.
Well,
It was a good time.
I guess we're in for some water, huh?
Yeah.
No questions, Oak. And then Vanna's gonna step through.
Some
Jump
questions though.
on.
Hey, no, okay.
No, wait. You had a question?
Oh yeah, hey, so refunds. What's your policy on the refunds?
Jump on in.
Yeah.
That's the answer to that.
Jump on in.
You two land on a beach. There's all sorts of water out in front of you, and there is a strange.
I don't think my token has sight turned on.
Oh,
I just have a black square.
Let's give you sight.
I also down at the lower right.
It's just black for me.
Oh, look, another cannon.
Also, I have dark vision at 60 feet, if that makes a difference, Richard.
No, the light won't matter.
Okay. There we go. I mean, people watching the stream,
a couple
they know
of
where we're going
boxes.
anyway.
The red box should seem familiar, at least to Rigger. And there's also a green box here. And then, yeah, if you were to look out a ways, the water seems like it gets fairly deep, although it's hard to see from here. You might see like a black line going across. That shouldn't be there at all. But way far on the other end, you can see some land sticking up out of the water that has something that you should recognize, one of those little modrons. And then all around you is just kind of a big bluish wall that's enclosing in the pocket dimension.
I hate it.
I've never really been much for swimming, but here we are.
I turn to look back at the portal. Is it just completely closed?
Yep, yeah, you just kind of hop down inside, but if you were to look up, you can see that there's a portal like way up in the sky like there was last time for you.
All right, let's go. It'll fine. It'll be fine. You're fine.
Did you have these boxes on your last test? They're new
Yeah.
to me.
You break them, or you gotta get a key first. Or do these ones require a key?
Well, as soon as you say you break them, Vanna's just gonna punch it.
Vanna, you see that there is a green chest and a red chest. Both of them are floating. The red chest seems to have a keyhole on every side of the cube, on all 6 sides.
Oh, wow.
Whereas the green one has no lock at all. Yeah, if you
punched that green one real good.
If you give a good punch to the green one, it falls down to the ground and opens up, and inside are 4 vials of what looks like liquid metal.
These look familiar to you, Rigger?
No.
I think this music had a sound effect in it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I see. I want to check this stuff out. Is that would that be an Arcana roll?
Yeah.
Or what? Okay.
I'm gonna go tote the water.
Yeah, if you go look over in the water while he's... Oh, that's a good...
Well, I have no idea what it is.
Stand up
Yeah.
again.
Wait. Hold on. I've got it.
Bow, bow, bow.
I got a whole like screen set up.
It would
for
actually make sense that you've never
There it
seen
is.
anything like this before.
There it is again.
Well,
Wah, wah, wah.
All right. I have literally a full screenshot of me for showing off the shirt.
Yeah, so you look at the vials of liquid metal, you have no idea what they are. Rigger, looking into the water, you can see not too far in front of you is a sunken cannon, of which you have seen many of those before.
how far down is it?
Oh, it's only like 10 feet down.
Oh, that's all. Just a measly 10 feet. It'll be fine.
As if to say, it gets way deeper than that.
As if to say.
Oh, also these red coins here, please ignore them.
Okay. Hey, so you haven't seen these vials, huh?
Nah.
All right. Well, they're placed here, so I assume they're...
Like, he just had a fucking cursory glance. It was some kind of shiny metallic. He's like, like not caring to even really delve too much deeper into it.
Okay.
He is the best hero. All
Well,
right.
I'm gonna hold on to those 4 vials. And the other one looks like it needs keys or something, FYI.
Yeah, the other ones did too.
I see. What was inside the other ones?
I don't remember. And I'll step in the water.
Cool. Good talk.
Last time you played inside the red thing with all the keys when you opened all of them up.
Wasn't it like a master
were,
key?
Potions of flying, so that way you could fly out.
Ah, that's right. So he'll start to step into the water and flying stuff to get us up there.
Makes
Point to the
sense.
portal. Yep.
We just fought a mummy.
The other
Gotta
thing
fight
too
a
that
mummy?
both of you would remember is that both of your missions last time seemed to involve talking with one of these things who gave you more instructions.
Right. Anyway, we should probably get out to that cliff, because that guy told us what to do last time.
We didn't get to fight a mummy.
Or it was 2 mummies. I don't remember. They were dangerous. Hey, this Italian guy look familiar to you?
That's not there either.
I know. Alright, so I guess we go out until we're actually swimming.
Frickin' doggy paddling like a damn pro.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, you don't really need to roll athletics for this right now. You can just swim however. If you would like to roll, you can.
You know what? I want to see if I can't do like some breaststroke stuff. Hold on.
Yeah, see at least how elegantly you're swimming.
See if
Okay.
I am stuck on dog paddle mode.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
well, we got 2 very different results. Hold on. Another nat 1. Let me cut over again. There it is.
Wow.
There it is.
Your shirt is either highly accurate or very unlucky. It's one
It's
of or both.
Ryan gave me a cursed item for Christmas, apparently.
Yeah, you should tell Ryan that like your first 2 rolls with him were ones.
Yeah. I need to do just like a supercut after this episode of just
Yeah.
sure. Anyways, so I don't know, Rigger's doing like some nice like butterfly stroke perfect whatever, and Vanna's just like I'll get there eventually. Shut up.
You want like a rope or something?
Shut up.
I can pull you.
I'll get this. Shut up.
It's a good thing that Vanna can hold her breath for a very long time.
I'll have you know I got the top kill count last time.
What's that? I can't hear you. You got some. Oh no, you're okay. You got it.
Eventually, if you head over here, there is a raft that's just kind of floating that you can grab on board, and then you can just hop up. It's probably another 10 feet or so to get up to this ledge of land.
Well, I'm like 7 feet tall, so
Yeah, so for you, that's no problem.
yeah. But
If you
uh,
climb
Okay,
up
now.
there, you can do that.
but it will take me probably a good like 2 or 3 minutes longer than Rigger to get to this cliff.
Yeah.
So eventually he's just waiting up there, I guess, and I just actually pull myself up. Don't shut up.
Rigger is 10 feet. Any hard for you to climb up, or is that fine for you? You're a fighter. You probably got some hops.
We can check. He's. You want me to use athletics again?
Sure.
Okay.
Even if you just totally biff this, you'll still get up there faster
Yeah,
than
you
me,
did
I'm
great.
sure.
Wow, you were rolling great so far. Yeah, yeah, you
Shut
just
up,
hop
say
right
it.
in, push yourself up. Hi there.
Apparently, I just have to wear the shirt, and I'll take all the bad rolls from everybody else.
I've got a doggy who's very jealous of all the attention I'm giving you too.
Hello, girly.
I know. Alrighty, so you both get up there, and as it has before, it just goes like a little beep. Hello
Ding dong.
there. Welcome
Okay.
to Jolly Roger Bay. I am Thing 1. Thing 2 is out of commission right now, so it's just me, Thing 1.
Hello
What happened to
again.
thing two? What happened to thing two?
You have 6 missions for 6 keys in order to get what you need to complete the quest. Here are your clues.
Okay.
And I'm putting them into the chat.
Can the eel come out to play? Fuck off with that!
I see the only one that's not a Mario 64 star is Steam the Clam. By the way, the
Under
episode is
initiative.
titled Streamed Clams, as you requested.
Thank you. That really means a lot to me.
Can the eel come out to play? Treasure in the ocean cave. Steam the clam.
Is this clam actually here that we swam by?
Oh yeah, that clam is like
Okay.
down way down deep, about like 30 feet deep.
Okay. Well, we did pass a clam as we swam over here.
Oh, did we? I couldn't tell. I was swimming so fast.
Yeah, I had a little more time to observe.
Oh man,
that's
if this
right.
wasn't salt water, it is now. Whew.
Hey, thing 1. You
Yeah.
know what's up with these? And I show him the liquid, the silver liquid.
Yes, those are special potions that grant you specific abilities. First of all, you will be impervious to damage for 1 whole minute. Secondly, you will sink straight to the bottom of water for 1 whole minute. Thirdly, you will be able to breathe underwater for
Oh.
1 whole minute.
Hey.
I see.
Fourthly, you will be looking like completely metal.
I
Give
see.
me
Hold
Sure.
on. I broke
Sure.
the box.
hold on. Share.
You can swim
Alright,
just
if-
fine.
If I die, you get to tell everybody that I won't be able to pay them, and that should be super fun for you.
Sounds like an easy way out of your debts.
You know, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed, but I like living. So, anyway, the ship.
Are we going there first, or did you want to see that clam?
I don't know. Don't you want to do this stuff in order, or do you want to go? Or do you want to go steam a clam?
The order does not matter. You can do any in which you want.
Oh,
You
then
heard the
fuck it.
thing. We've already passed the clam. Might as well go back.
All right. Go see your clam.
So this lets us sink to the bottom, you said, thing 1?
It lets you sink to the bottom for
Yes,
up
I.
to 1
Don't worry,
minute.
Sid. I caught that.
Hey,
I'm the
guys.
worst.
So all right. I take a sip, and I plunge.
All right, you take one of the vials.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, and the turn order starts now. Do.
Did you give me one?
Nope. Listen,
Yes.
I gotta play this character the way she would play it.
We're both ornery motherfuckers, and I love it.
All
Yep.
right, so let's keep you wherever you were when you drank the potion. I'm gonna start the turn order from there.
Okay.
Now, if we're sinking to the bottom, does that mean we have our walk speed once we hit the bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna kill me.
So
We'll
were
see
you
what
right there?
happens.
Did you already hop down?
I figured that's basically where I would be hitting the water. Because it looked like if the edge of the cliff was like here, then I figured this is where I'll land if I'm like jumping in.
Alrighty, give me
sense?
some initiative, you two.
Oops.
Or whoever goes first.
All right. That checks out.
Expected tomorrow.
Alrighty, so yeah, you drop down in and you go first.
Okay, well I can reach the clam, so I do so.
It's gonna be a bit deeper as well because you're also going down a bit, so let's
Okay.
call it like 50 feet to get down there.
Okay. Let's say I'm like here, and then 20 feet to go.
Is there anything else you do on their turn, or would you want to dash to get down over there?
I would just like to observe this clam as I'm getting near it.
Yeah, so far it's just remaining shut and not doing anything. It is a giant clam, though.
Okay.
Girls, stop.
No. We do what we want to do.
I might. So I'm gonna hold. I'll hold a spell just in case the clam does something weird.
Okay.
What spell will I hold? I'll hold. I'll hold Ray of Frost. Just to declare what I'm holding.
Okay. I just gave you a little token. If you want to find a better one, that's fine. Rigger. Vanna's just gone off without you.
We were given crap during my trial for not doing hero-ly things. And you know what? That's the most unhero thing, and I kind of admire it. I'm not very mad. I'll go ahead and jump in. Instead of going straight down, though, I'll stick to the surface until I'm, like, probably... Well, I won't get that far, actually, even on a dash. So... 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... Oh, maybe I will. Okay. So on a dash, I get there. And next turn, I'll start diving down.
Okay. Sounds good, Vanna.
I'll get up next to the clam.
Alright, yeah, you get on up next to the clam and it is still remaining shut.
Okay. I'm gonna place my hand on it and cast Shocking Grasp, I think.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
You don't even know if it's a mean clam.
Nope. But I was told I had to steam it, so...
That is true.
Well, 24 ought to hit.
It does.
It's a dire clam.
A dire clam?
I don't know.
Alright, it takes 10 lightning damage, unless there's anything extra because it's in the water.
Actually, it doesn't seem to get through its shell and just kind of like bounces all around it, but doesn't seem to penetrate through that shell.
Okay.
It's misleading in that way. It looks like a water type, but it might be more like a rock type, at least on its shell part.
Okay. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do then.
Alright, Rigger.
So after like a moment of like water goggles, like just watching her, kind of seeing like what was going on.
You probably feel a bit of a tremor of lightning.
Yeah.
Neither of you are affected by it, but there definitely is like a little. You can feel current kind of dissipating through.
So just okay, and then I go in and I swim down and I'm going to cast shit. We'll cast Thaumaturgy, and I'll just ask, what did you do? And it makes my voice resonate much louder than it normally would.
Okay. Is it just through bubbles though? It's like
Probably, and it's just loud, just wow.
I look up, and I cast message back. I tried to shock the clam into opening. It did not work.
More yelling.
Technically, since we're in, that message is technically an action if we're in a turn order. So, I guess I don't do that yet.
Say, does Rigger do anything else on a turn?
I can cast darkness on it.
So did you swim down next to the clam? Like, are you right next to Vanna now?
Yeah,
Okay.
holding my breath.
Okay.
I don't think I have freaking anything for this. You know what? For the hell of it, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it.
Underwater at a rock.
You gotta do it at disadvantage.
Yep.
You're just gonna have to pull so hard on that bow to get it to get any amount of force going to that clam.
Ooh, but I have. It's not gonna matter. I thought I had the feet. Where'd it go? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Let's do this. $17?
To hit?
Yeah.
It does hit, but like a torpedo toy hitting the side of a pool, it just goes, boom. Just kind of floats off.
Can I retrieve my arrow? I only have 40.
You can use the rest of your move to.
Okay, that's me.
All right. Vanna,
There,
we're on
sharpshooter.
round 3 now.
Yeah, I want to trace like the crack of the clam around to where like the center of its mouth would be.
Uh-huh.
And I'm assuming it's probably not wide enough that I'd be able to stick a quarterstaff in there, yeah?
I'd say that there's a little dip, there's a little spot where you could either fit a hand or maybe even a little quarterstaff through in there, yeah.
Okay, because I also have daggers, but okay, you're saying I could fit the tip of my quarterstaff through?
To make it more clam-like, I guess it would make sense to kind of like try to stick a blade in there first to prop it
Okay,
open.
yeah, it's okay. So then I have daggers. So I'm gonna cast I'm gonna draw a dagger and I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on the dagger. Oh wait, you can only cast Shillelagh on a quarterstaff, right? I can't do that. Okay, well either way, in that case, I'm just gonna draw the dagger and I'm gonna shove that into the clam's lip, and I'm gonna try to pry it open.
All right, give me an athletics roll.
Sure. 18.
18 is pretty good, and you start to pry it open a bit, but you can't quite get it the whole way in. It slams back shut down on your dagger, and so you can only like kind of grab the hilt of it. It looks
I motion
like
for Rigger to come around to this side.
All right, Rigger, it's your turn. Third round.
You're muted.
Sorry, I have a cold and I don't want to cough into y'all's ears. So he comes around, but he's already looking a little panicky with this whole air situation. Like, cheeks are already like
You can hold your breath up to 2 minutes. You're okay.
he's uncomfortable though. It's
That's
this sucks.
A
kind of thing.
tiefling swimming 40 feet down in water is very much not their element.
You know, he can use his tail to kind of like, you know, steer, but other than that,
So that's why he rolled the 20, because he's got a freaking tail.
he's got the tail. So he'll come around and he will take the help action, right? I think that's what you do to assist.
Normally, yes. In this case, I'm gonna have both of you roll strength checks, and we're gonna add them together.
Oh no.
Okay. Wait, a strength check or the athletics like I did before?
Sorry, athletics.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That's the
I did not do as well this time.
Wow.
2.
So this plan doesn't seem to be working yet. Round 4, Vanna.
Okay. I'm gonna do... Okay. I hate to do it all...
Rigger has to focus on like
Staying
float-
down, like having to like.
swimming and this, whereas Vanna's just down there like
Yeah. All right.
standing, not having much of an issue.
Okay. Okay. I hate to do it this early, but I'm gonna have to use some sorcery points here. I'm gonna like press down onto the dagger again of my own strength to try to prop the lip again. Do I get a little bit of space with a 14?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then as I'm like holding that down, I will draw my quarterstaff and using a quickened spell so that I can actually fire this off. I will fire off. I will fire off. She's not that dumb. I mean, she's not dumb. She's just kind of mean. I will stick the staff inside and fire off magic missile at first level.
All right, yeah, let's see that damage.
Let's see, first level is 3 darts, right?
First level is 3 darts, so 3d4 plus
3.
3.
Yeah. All right, so boom, 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 8 magic missiles fire in there.
Yeah, you get like a little like a little cough from it.
Okay.
And with that,
I wanna-
inside you can see deep down in its mouth is a red key.
Okay, I want to keep my
It's,
weight.
like, way down the throat part.
Okay, I want to keep my weight down on the dagger, to keep its mouth at least propped open as much as I can.
Okay. All right.
So I just want to
Rigger.
be holding that there.
This is gonna be weird. Can I use my dope little prehensile tail bullshit to dig it in there and see if I can't grab the key?
To have your
Does it-
tail go in there.
Like,
and
yeah,
then-
like Hellboy grabbing the beer kind of a thing.
Yeah, I'll allow that, but while you're doing that, Vanna needs to give a strength check to hold it open long enough.
So
Okay.
it doesn't totally sever my
Right,
tail. or
right, right,
something.
right, right. Okay.
You're just barely holding it wide enough that like, the tail can go in there quick. Now what I need from you is
Like a sleight of
like
hand.
a sleight of hand or
Yeah.
something, because you're trying to like use your tail, you can't even really see in there to like grab it.
Mhm.
So give me a sleight of hand to see if you can get it.
More than fair.
Yeah, yeah, you with your tail, you find it, you grab it, and you pull it out just in time before it kind of clamps back down on the dagger.
I'm just gonna like grab it, and I'm gonna book it topside.
Okay. I guess I have to
Alright,
wait for
start
the.
swimming back up.
Is there any way to like disengage the potion, or do I just have to wait until I float back up?
No,
I
I
mean-
think you're fine if you just want to pull the dagger out. Then
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that's okay. You can disengage, and you're on. Yeah, you're basically on round 5. So the thing is on its way to. It's just a few more seconds until it wears off, and then you can just kind of float back up.
Okay. Yeah. So then I meet Rigger on the surface. Whew. Well, so we got one of them, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we got one of them. Whew. Which one now? We got ship eel,
Well, you
treasure
wanted-
stone, and jetstream.
Well, you wanted to go to the boat, so why don't we do that?
I will say, where you are floating here, you can see off in the distance over here, there's a stone pillar that shoots up about 50 feet.
Oh, okay.
And all the way up there seems to be kind of like a ledge.
Hmm.
But it's way up high out of the water.
You think that's the stone pillar that the thing was referring to?
Nah. Gonna go and head towards the ship. Can I briefly, because I know you said that they were coins, and I can see that they are coins, but for some reason these little frickin' I keep seeing little faces in them for some reason. Like
On
they're
the
like
red coins?
yeah, like they're like Like they're
They're
just
stars. They're not.
they're
faces.
just I know, but I keep seeing like that kind of face, like it's
Oh,
mad.
now I
don't
see
know.
it. Okay.
Like
Yes.
that's all I keep seeing.
No, if
is
you
just
rotate
these
them,
angry little
yes,
red balls.
if you rotate them, I totally see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, don't pick us. Man, now I can't unsee it, Sid.
Yeah. You ruined it forever. I can never unsee
Oh
this.
no.
Sorry. That's what I've been dealing with.
Yeah, they look like the angry emoji, like the angry red face emoji.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Not
they're
even
not happy.
fully angry. Like it's somewhere in between anger and disappointment.
Yeah, it's a displeased emoji.
You're welcome, everybody.
Well, all right. You want to check out that boat, or you want to check out what I assume is the pillar?
Why not? Let's go check out the pillar.
All right.
It ain't gonna change anything.
Are we? I'm gonna athletics again to see how I swim. Ooh, I do a lot better that time.
Oh yeah, you do way better that time. You seem to have gotten used to this whole swimming thing.
I think I good. Then let's check out the pillar, and then I just start backstroking.
Yeah, if you go over to the pillar, you would notice there's no real good way to climb it at all. There's no real handhold, foothold things.
Is this cannon actually here?
Yeah.
There is a cannon that is underneath the water.
Okay.
And it's got like algae growing on it or whatever growing.
Well, I'm just kind of treading water, looking up at the pillar. This doesn't look very climbable.
Nah.
Nor does the ship from over here. It looks like you will have to go across what you see are three docks basically. It looks like you would have to hop over each of them.
Like parkour some shit.
Yeah,
Sure.
you'd have to parkour some shit to then hop over onto the boat. But the boat is, I mean, I guess theoretically you might be able to climb aboard, especially if you had some rope with you or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'll try the thing. I'll go swing by thing 1 and assess the dock situation. I almost said
Okay.
something different.
Okay. I'm just treading water, so looking up at the pillar. So I look, and there doesn't seem to be any way for me to just climb it, Richard.
No.
Thingy.
Okay.
So I think they all seem to be about 10 feet apart. I think it gets up to 15 feet apart, so I'd have to double check to see the rules. But I think 10 feet you don't need to roll anything for that. 15 you might.
Yeah, that might be ideal.
Let's see, long jump 5e.
Richard, I'm guessing the pillar would not qualify as an object.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
0.
If you move at least
Score, not
your
mod.
modifier,
Oh,
your-
score.
If you move at least
Can't.
10 feet on foot immediately before jumping.
Okay. Richard, I'm guessing the pillar that this chest is on would not qualify as an object.
No.
It's just part of the environment. Okay. Well, after a while, I'll give up and eventually meet Rigger over here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to do about the pillar situation.
We'll figure
So
it
you
out.
will have to roll athletics if your score is below 15 to get over here and then onto the boat.
Right, 15.
Cool.
Right.
Athletics.
Well, I'll meet you over there.
The boat is... Oh, the
Hey!
boat is
Okay.
more, though.
So I could do it from there.
Yep. Oh, also... Yeah, you would have to do, like, some parkour to, like, jump from one to the other each time. So it's not like you just stayed there and then, like, waited for a jump.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
no.
theoretically, as far as, like, how you'd roleplay, you'd be, like, hopping and just, like, running
Yeah.
from one to the
So
other to
since-
the other. This
since I
final
only-
roll, see
Yeah.
if you make it onto the boat after all that.
Okay, yeah, because I'm imagining Vanna doing the, like, Mario 64 triple jump.
Yeah, I'm looking for a 20 to get onto the...
Oh, a 20?
Yeah.
Oh, so I do my last jump and I miss and I land in the water.
Oh, you get an 18?
Mm-hmm.
Give me either a dex or a strength saving throw to see if you can latch onto something as you just barely miss this thing.
Okay. Probably not.
Nope, no, you're just like, ah! And you
So I do
you hit
3
the side of the boat and you
very
fall in the
graceful
water.
jumps, and then I land in the water. That didn't work.
I'll see you over there.
That
Alright.
was not an accurate impression of me.
Alright. I'm gonna go. Well, hold on.
What's
Can
your
I?
strength score?
It's a 10.
Okay. Okay,
So I
yeah,
have
you're
to
gonna
get a
make
natural 20 to get it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I take my rope from my equipment stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have rope. I have 50 feet of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tie that off to one of my arrows and, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
if you want to try for
yeah.
that, you can go ahead and do that. See if you can make a little grappling hook out of it.
Think it'll hold that well, but
Meanwhile, I'm gonna swim around and eventually try it again, I guess.
okay. So
By
I
the
do
way,
that.
this is not, Vanna is not there yet, but I actually do have a spell that will help us out in
Empire.
terms of healing, Sid, whenever we get to it.
So is that you shooting your arrow with rope?
Yep.
All right, and you don't have an actual grappling hook, right? You just have the arrow.
Just a fucking arrow.
All right.
I think. Let me
you
look.
shoot it, and it goes all the way down, like through here, and it looks like it latches onto something because you rolled really well.
I also have a water skin. And a mask
So
kit.
if you pull, it seems like
It's caught on something, maybe?
yeah.
Cool. Alright, with that, I will try
Boom, boom,
to
boom.
make that. Either jump it or, like, gently go into the water and try to ease myself up.
Okay.
Vanna's just gonna try for a jump again. Nope. Splash.
Splash.
Mm.
Rigger.
Yeah?
Let's see you do it. At least you're holding onto a rope.
3!
Wow, you just like trip over the edge and just fall flat in.
Well, I
It's
guess
like
your
American
rope didn't
Ninja
help you
Hero.
much either, huh?
Oh,
But you
I'm
actually have a
Vanna.
rope if you want. You can start
Jump.
pulling
Yeah,
yourself
I'm gonna
Jump,
start
on
doing
a
that.
ship.
And as I go, just very strained, like, I'm Vanna, and I can make herb stuff. And
As you say that,
potions."
Vanna leaps past you and lands in the water again. Ugh, and she does like the slap into the water thing that like a swimmer does when they're mad, just like, ugh.
Right. You do
Can
it,
I-
Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
As I climb, can I be coiling the rope up after me so she can't use it?
I will allow such pettiness given that's how it started.
Perfect. Oh my, are you serious right now? There it is. Okay. So after
how many is that?
After there's 3 more attempts after she fell as Rigger's pulling up the rope, she misses 3 more times. But then on the last one, she's like, "You know what? I don't need your rope anyway. You know where you can shove that rope?" And then she does like this perfect like Simone Biles routine like over all 3 logs and just like manages to just totally finally nail it and land on the deck.
On lucky number 7.
Yep.
Try, she finally gets onto the boat.
Yeah.
My
And the
clothes
whole
are
boat
almost
just goes
dry.
like, just the whole thing rocks quite heavily as
Boom.
Goliath
She lands.
pounds down onto the bow of the ship.
Okay.
That certainly took long enough.
Let's see what's on this freaking ship.
Lead the way. Ladies
What?
first.
You've been here so long, you didn't get a chance to explore?
I was enjoying the show.
So if you look down, you can see that there is some cargo down below, but there's kind of a net that's covering it, and that's what your arrow and rope got caught on.
Hmm.
So if you'd like to retrieve your arrow back, you can.
I would. I will put that 40 back.
I use my dagger to slice up the net so that I can drop down into the cargo bay.
I thought you were gonna say slice up my rope, and I was gonna be like, this bitch.
All right, yeah, there's some perfectly good stairs over here, but you can just.
I
drop
slice up
down
the rope
there.
and I drop down.
Okay, just 1 second then.
I'm appreciating the petty. I'm appreciating it.
Is it just Rigger that drops down?
I drop down. Is Rigger taking the stairs?
I'll
Oh,
take the
sorry,
stairs.
I meant is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I guess.
You have such a penchant for dramatics, and I'm gonna go to the stairs.
You're gonna take the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Mars 64 water theme is good.
Bro, I have aquatic ambience, 10 hours. Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, I have 10 hours of Jolly Roger Bay.
Ooh, where's that? Give me that link.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
sorry. Let me give you that link. Sorry, I'm not usually in charge of music, so I don't think about it.
It's weirdly daunting. Like, because Ryan just has everything, like,
He's got
queued
his
up
playlists,
and lists,
yeah.
and it's like, I will find the same 50 songs, and that's all we will have forever.
We'll see if Vanna and Rigger can get to this point, but I do have, since neither of us have many ways to heal, I do have a spell that will be very helpful for both of us when we get to the inevitable boss fight.
I have one thing that lets me heal 1d10 per
Your second wind.
possibly. Yeah, that's
What
it.
kind of fighter are you?
Arcane Archer.
Mm.
So, this whole water thing, not ideal.
Yep. I mean, like, I've got, like, great fire spells that I can't use.
Like, I have 2 spells. I have Darkness and I have Burning Hands.
All right. I am gonna be more situational than initiative for this.
Okay.
So when you jump down, immediately you're going to see a lizard guy dressed as a pirate with a big old musket. He's gonna go ooh on fire twice at you.
Okay. So I just drop down. Well, let's see what's in this card. Oh, crap.
Yeah, that is
Kark,
a
oh.
13 and a 15. Do either of those hit?
The 15 will hit.
Okay. So fires one off, and the aim seems to be somewhat bad and hits the floor. However, as a shot hits the floor, there is some water that's gonna start spouting out. And second one is going to hit you
Okay.
for make sure I get this right. All right. For 7 damage to you.
Okay.
The comically large gun here is not quite accurate. It's the bullets are smaller than that. But you get shot by this guy. Vanna, you're next. How do you react to that?
I'm pissed. I just got shot in the shoulder, so I'm just gonna walk over like, oh, you're dead now, buddy. And I'm just gonna unleash a ray of frost right toward him. 1 second. 21 ought to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right.
For 9 damage. All right, yeah, 9 damage.
Yep, and then
You get out with some cold. And anything else you do with your turn?
yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. It's 2 spells are cool as long as one's a bonus and one is a cantrip, right?
If you've got the thing for the bonus action or whatever the economy is, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, because what Ray of
Or
Frost
if you wanted
is...
to quicken a spell, as long as one's a cantrip,
Right.
that's fine.
Well, Ray of Frost is an action, but Shillelagh naturally is a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah,
So
then that's fine.
I'll Shillelagh my quarterstaff. So let me just turn my camera off and do that
Oh
in
wait,
private.
and it's a bonus action, and is it a cantrip?
These are both
Shillelagh-
cantrips, yeah.
Okay, then you're good.
Yeah, I assume there's no rule in 2 cantrips. So yeah, so I Ray of Frost, and then I turn the hand back and just kind of also like warm up the quarterstaff.
Alrighty, and Rigger, after all this, you finally get down the stairs.
Oh. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Sidestep.
welcome to the party.
Yeah, you probably can't see Vanna too much, but you definitely see a big hulking lizard guy in a big pirate outfit.
Arrow, arrow.
Alright, arrow. Anything special about the arrows or just regular arrows?
They're just regular arrows. We're saving that until I can definitely not use them underwater.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume. that
Oh yeah,
those
both of
hit.
those definitely hit.
Plus 6. 16.
16 damage, good hits. 2 arrows to the back. And with that, he is going to... He's gonna like, ugh! And he's shot in the back. He's gonna reload his gun, fire one over at Von, and then look over his shoulder and fire one off to you. So first to Vanna, 26 will hit.
I can't do anything about that one.
Yeah, Rigor, 14. Will that hit you?
Ah, that meets it. Yeah.
Okay. In some ways, that's good news, because it's not hitting the ship.
Yeah.
There's already a little bit of water that's starting to spurt out beneath Vanna. Alrighty, so first one is to Vanna. That is 8 damage to you, and spins around, shoots Vigor. Ooh, 13 damage to you.
Get out of my face.
Boom, boom. And he's going to kind of duck for cover behind these boxes here, so he doesn't get shot in the back again.
Mhm.
And that's his turn. Vanna, you're up next.
I'm gonna run up and smack him
All right.
with my shillelagh. Man, like all my mods are +6 tonight.
That
22
definitely
want to
hits.
be a hit. All right, and let's see. It's gonna do 1d8 +3 for 10 damage.
Ooh, another good hit. You whack him right in the face. And he has a very Donkey Kong-esque black eye.
And then, yeah, let's do it just to be safe. I'm gonna use I'm gonna quicken a spell, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a level 2 false life on myself.
Okay.
So let's see, standard false life.
Yeah, considering he put you to half health, that
Yeah.
probably makes sense.
Let me just check here. Alright, standard false life is 1d4 +4, so it's going to be 1d4 +9 for me. What?
Okay.
Come on, click on the window. I would not go back to roll 20 for a second there. Oh, not 2d4, 1d4. Alright, 11.
Nice. That is 11.
Temp HP, technically. But it's basically healing.
Right.
Okay, that's me.
Alrighty. And with that, who are our favorite doodlers? Let's doodle some water that's starting to pool around this area.
My time is
And while we're doing that, Rigor, it's your turn.
So how does he look?
He looks like he well, he has 2 arrows in his back. He's got a black eye,
Mhm.
and he's still like some of his coat's got some little what do you call it? Like little icicles on it, and a little bit of frost on there.
Okay.
So
okay,
he looks pretty upset. He's not bleeding out or anything, but he's
But
definitely
he's
wounded.
unhappy. Well. Okay. I can see him from. Or no, you said that he went and took cover.
Yeah, he took cover.
Can I see him from like around there?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me check a thing. Yeah, no. If I can hit him from here, that would be dope AF.
Yeah, you can hit him from there.
Tight, because if all else fails, I can do my feet, which ignores half and 3/4 cover.
Nice.
Um.
Yeah, then you could definitely hit from there if you've got that feat.
Okay. So we're gonna do 2 arrows at him. The first is without with sharpshooter.
Okay.
So it's got that -5 penalty. So that's 1.
Is that like a great weapon hit, but for ranged?
It gives you a penalty and it adds like +10 to your damage.
Okay, yeah. So it's like what
yes.
Braun does, but for gotcha.
Your sharp shooting is not so sharp.
Neither's the not sharp.
No, none of them are. Your not sharp is especially not sharp.
Cool.
As first one just hits the big pole in the middle, and the second one is gonna hit Vanna.
Yeah. Hey. Can I use my action surge?
And
Wait,
you
hold
two
on.
were getting
I gotta do
along
another one
so
of these.
well
Gotta do
before.
another one of these. There it is. Right there. Crap.
Oh.
Yep.
I guess I need to roll damage.
Yeah,
for you,
blame
huh?
Tony's shirt. It's not your fault you rolled a 1. It's
Yep.
really him.
It's all him. Here's
That's
the
why he's
damage
gonna
against
take
you.
the damage for it.
7.
7 damage to Vanna as a
Thanks.
arrow goes right into that gunshot wound.
Thanks.
Can I do my action?
What are you doing over there?
You two got along so well before.
Nothing.
So yes, you can absolutely use your action surge.
I.
2 more nat ones.
Oh.
She rounds the corner, Vanna's just dead on the
No,
floor
I-
with like multiple arrows in her chest.
I was going to burning hands.
After the action surge, I use my bonus action, and Vanna's just like, please stop. Stop
But
doing
it's a
things."
15-foot cone. And Vanna's very much there, and we're in a wooden ship. So, I'll just shoot at it again. It'll be
Okay.
fine. With the sharpshooter, because why not? Fuck off!
Wow.
All right, hold on. Let me just stand up again. There it is.
Yep.
There it is. I'm gonna have to edit a super cut of this. Oh boy.
that was pretty great.
All right. Okay.
So, he's like, okay, no, we got it. And he takes that action surge and he aims again and he fires and it I don't know, he stumbles because there's a wave and it hits her and he just really slowly puts the bow behind his back.
He's not even gonna take his 4th attack.
No, you
No.
did. She did take the 4th attack. Oh no, that 7 was my damage
That's
from
just
before.
your 3rd.
Hey,
Yeah.
never
You know
mind.
what?
Never mind. I shouldn't metagame.
I don't think he will.
I mean, you don't know that you're shooting me, do you?
It's
Oh, no,
probably
wow.
happening so fast that you're quickly trying to shoot off 4 in a single round.
Okay,
So I imagine
okay.
you're just like, choo.
In
Yeah.
that case,
You should
You
probably
hear-
roll the 4th, I would think.
you just hear
2 of them happen
like-
to hit Anna.
So after the first volley, you just hear ah.
and you hear oh fuck. And then you hear oh fuck again and then
Well, at least one of them got the lizard man this time.
Well, I will say. Well, never mind. You roll what you were gonna roll first, but then Vanna's actually gonna do something.
can I put on a thing?
On the one that hits him, yeah.
On the one that hits Vanna.
Or let me make sure this isn't as part of my attack action. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use one of my arcane shots,
All right.
and I'm going to do grasping arrow. When the creature is hit by this arrow, it takes 2d6 poison damage. Its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and then it takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more.
Ooh, nice. Okay. All right, so yeah, go ahead and roll damage plus the poison
Oh.
damage. Hey, girl, please stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick you out.
Plus 2d6 plus 3.
Oh. All right. Here we go
I
again.
mean, minimum on the poison, but max on the arrow.
There's that 1 poison damage.
What the fuck?
All right.
Alrighty, so that is 13 damage, which is still a pretty good hit to him.
So
As the poison affects him a little bit.
okay, so that 5 damage you did before, Sid.
I'm sorry.
So well, okay. So the first arrow stabs her, and she's just like, "What?" this is supposed to be my partner. The second one flies and pierces into her again, but being a Goliath, I have Stone's Resistance. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, Stone's Endurance. So, you've done 5 damage, but I'm going to reduce it by all of it. That's a great freaking roll.
That is a amazing roll.
So this other arrow, like, doesn't even... The one hits, and then the second one hits, but she's just like... She just shrugs that one off and just like... And just like snaps that arrow like right out of her and throws it to the side as it actually doesn't do any damage.
Basement, you see Rigger's eyes get a little wide.
Yep.
And with that, brilliant turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, please stop.
No.
Our lizard folk person is going to pull out a rapier. Actually, I think it's a long sword. Pulls out a long sword. And he's gonna take 2 swipes at Vanna.
Okay.
And is hoping that Rigger can finish the job afterwards.
Hey!
For the record, I can use that Stone's Endurance thing after a short rest, so...
Okay, I can do action... I can't say action surge.
That is
I can do that.
15 and a nat 1. Will a 15 hit?
I gotta be safe. I'll cast shield.
Okay.
So the
You
15
cast
does not hit.
shield, And it comes up and it doesn't hit. He's like, what? And he's gonna swing again, and it just like bangs off the force field, and the sword just goes flying, and he loses his sword.
All
I
right.
forgot my gun. And that's his turn, Vanna.
He goes, I got my gun. And I go like, yeah, well, if the ship's already going down, then I've got this. And she's going to stick her, she's got Warcaster, so just for fluff, I'm going to say she sticks core staff like right in his face. And I'm going to let off Firebolt.
Oof, okay.
Just right in his face.
I do believe that's a disadvantage, because it's
Not with Warcaster.
Oh, with Warcaster style,
Yeah.
okay.
But a 10 still doesn't hit.
Yeah, 10 still. He's like, aha, and he dodges it, and the firebolt goes out to some of this cargo, and the cargo sets fire.
Vanna,
Now
Vanna
there
just,
is more and more water spilling out, and there is now a fire starting to happen. on
Vanna
the
just
ship.
goes, "Arr," and snaps off the other arrow that's stuck into her body right now.
Does Vanna do anything else with her turn?
No.
Okay, Rigor.
I'm sorry? And then shoot 2 arrows. The first with sharpshooter, because why the fuck not? That's why the fuck not. The second without sharpshooter.
Second
Alright.
definitely hits.
We're just between the elements down here. Look at this. We
Yep.
got water rushing in. We got cargo on fire.
Fuck!
Oh my god!
Hold on. Hold on.
There-
Oh, there it is again. There it is again. Okay.
Ryan, you cursed us all. You shoot him and it barely like clips his thigh a little bit. It still hurts. He's like, "Argh!" But it's not gonna put him down, that's for sure. But hey, damage is damage. Anything else Rigger does?
Feel bad.
Okay. Let's add a little bit more water there. And with that, he's gonna turn around with his gun and he's gonna fire off twice at Rigger.
Hey, can you not? Okay. Yeah,
And
that was
both of those
smooth
hit.
by.
Ow.
Yeah. That was definitely. Oh my god, words are hard today.
Does that ensnaring thing, like, is that concentration or anything, or does that just
So-
last for a while?
The brambles last for a minute until you use this option again, or until the creature uses an action to remove them with an athletics check.
22 damage. He blasts some holes in you.
Okay.
But you might notice he's also starting to feel pretty out of breath like you are too.
Oh boy.
But with that, he has turned his back to Vana. What is Vana to do?
Vana's gonna hold up that quarterstaff to his back and fire off another firebolt. Does 12 hit?
No.
Well, the cargo is extra on fire now.
I'm working on it. I'm getting
Okay.
there.
He seemed to have some level of instinct to duck around the time he thought you would fire.
Okay.
Is there anything else you do with your turn?
No, there's nothing else I do.
Oh my god.
Captain K. Rool is really pulling one over on us.
The rolls are so bad.
I know.
He should have been out a while ago. Rigger.
Hold on, I'm filling in the water.
You're starting to bleed pretty bad.
Hey, if I do die, will you take my gold and make sure it doesn't get to any of those people that you saw in the waiting room?
Fine, but let's kill this thing before we die.
Sorry for the coughing. Sure. Extra tag. Okay, so I can do the 2 and then do a bonus. Okay. Bing bong. Hey!
Hey, those are hits.
Both of those hit.
And then-
Yeah. Describe how you finish him off.
Oh, I want. His back is to me, right?
No, he's facing you. He turned his back to Vana, but Vana did not take advantage of that.
Can I one in each eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two arrows in the eyes as he drops dead.
And then I'm gonna just second wind it.
All right.
It's a 1d10 plus 5.
You are officially out of combat. However, the fire is spreading and the water is rising.
I'm gonna
still have not found your key.
Yeah, I want to search this guy for another key.
All right. There's limited amount of time. I need both of you to make an investigation check. Well, first the question is, are you only looting him, or are you trying to loot any of this cargo too?
I'm checking cargo too.
I'm just checking him.
Okay.
That's at the D10. Hold on. Not much better.
Not much better. Well, it's just enough that you find the very basics. There was obviously that sword that he dropped. You see his musket. And it is enough that, Rigger, as you're searching through the cargo, I will say that you find 2 things. One, you find the key, and also you see a crossbow.
I'm taking the
And
crossbow.
it also just like with a quiver of 20 bolts.
I'm taking it.
I take K. Rool's musket.
All right.
Okay, got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Let's go. Hurry quick.
The musket has a range of 40/120 feet. It can shoot through water, although at disadvantage, and it does 1d12 damage per shot. But unless you're like an archer, you can't do more than 1 shot per turn.
Yeah, and what kind of weapon is it considered?
It's a ranged weapon attack.
Okay. But like martial, simple, like
Oh. I would probably call it martial because it's
Okay.
not simple.
I'm proficient in daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows, so something tells me I can't really use it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't know how to use it. However, an arcane archer, I would imagine, would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. Is the crossbow heavy, light, hand?
Oh, it's, we'll say it's a light crossbow.
Okay.
Alright.
And that is about all that you are able to find in this limited amount of time before the ship is starting to sink and go
Yeah,
down. You might
and
need to get the
we
hell out of there. It's
GTFO.
also burning up.
Yeah, we get out of there. Although at some point the water that's flooding the ship will put out the flames.
That's true. So
Yeah, but that's like a weird boiling cocktail of misery I don't want to be a part of.
Boiling cocktail of misery.
a
Yeah,
Virgin Nightmaid song.
As you get
Yeah.
back out and it's just going down the light like the Titanic, you're like, well, at least it's not on fire.
Yep. All right, yeah. So eventually we get topside again.
Yeah, eventually you get topside again. Sorry. Let me grab your token so that way you don't need to update them.
I know what I had.
It's all good. I'm just gonna copy and paste.
Okay.
Ah! Okay, there we go.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
There's no fire.
Oh, okay.
But what there
But the ship is sinking.
The ship is let's see if I can get this. Ugh, that's terrible.
What did you do to it?
I'm tinting it.
Can you do that in Roll20?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's how I make night maps usually, is just tint it dark.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
I say usually, like I've DM'd in Roll20 like 80 million times. I've done it once.
Bum, 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 bum,
Alright.
bum, bum.
I swim over and hoist myself up on one of these logs.
All right. Rigger, you can go ahead and do that as well.
Oh, doing what? Oh, jumping out. Yeah.
And unless you want to just stay waiting over the water, over the sinking ship as you see it slowly.
As Rigger pulls himself up, I'm just like, all right, listen, that sucked.
Hey, have I told you sorry lately?
Yeah, no need. Look,
Okay, cool.
we don't even have half of these things yet. Though I'm guessing getting on top of that pillar will get us number 3, but we don't even have half yet. I'm hurting pretty bad. You're hurting pretty bad. We gotta do better. Also, what do you think about taking a little break?
Yeah, I think typically you only have enough time to do one short rest because the things are timed. I forgot to mention
Yeah.
that.
I would not be adverse.
Yeah, me neither.
Because everything fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Short rest!
All right. 3 hit
There
dice.
were
will
some
get me
green
back.
mushrooms down in there, but you guys didn't roll high enough to go.
Biscuits, really?
Yeah.
Alright, 3d10. Here we go. Here
3
we
hit
go,
die get
here
me
we
to
go.
where I need to be, so that's good.
Yeah.
And I get my Stone's Endurance back.
Nice.
I have most of my spell slots, but I have 1 sorcery point remaining.
I think Rigger gets his second wind and his
Action Surge.
action
Mhm.
surge back.
Yep.
He gets both of those back, and I think he also gets that arcane arrow slot back as well.
Nice.
Also, while we're like sitting there, like with our legs in the water, mostly silent
Yes, I do.
most of this time, I guess. I also go into my bag and I hand Rigger 1 of the metallic potions. You shot
Okay.
me, so you get 1 of these. 1.
Well, it's pretty generous of you either way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want...
Can we get the
Ooh.
remaining hints, Richard?
Yeah.
If you double click on your dice roller, you can like minimize it but keep the thing up, and then if you double click it, it pops it back open.
Ooh.
That's fucking nice.
I like that. That's cool.
I do too, because usually I'm like moving it to like
Oh.
yeah, right?
To like move it out of the way, yeah.
That happened.
Yeah, that's nice.
Must be new.
Like, though it's not inconvenient to just click the little dice icon, but I mean that's very nice.
That is nice.
Anyway, all right.
Well,
Should we
where
take on
to
the
now?
eel? I feel like eels are eels, right?
I guess. Where do we find this eel is the question.
That's a good question.
We haven't been to the northwest at all.
We haven't. Cave.
Perhaps we should swim through
Jet
that
stream.
tunnel over there? I mean, we know that this pillar is here, so...
Yeah, and I reckon we'll be able to come back. Yeah, why not? Why not?
If you want to do any kind of perception roll, you can go ahead and do that.
Yes, please.
I do very much.
Is that a -1?
Yeah,
shit.
So is mine. Hey, that ain't bad.
Wow, look at that.
That's apparently that's Riptide showing up to do all my rolls.
Yeah. Holy shit! Wow.
All right.
For non-perceptive people, your perception was awesome.
Well, we're
Uh,
sitting on this
together.
log and mostly silent, so at some point I guess we're gonna observe the world around
At
us.
some point, you're gonna see stuff. Yeah.
I like to think we are positioned in this way, where Rigger is facing off this way, and Vanna's facing off this way. They're not actually sitting on the same side.
No.
Yeah. Well, Rigger,
Sir.
because you rolled a nat 20, Vanna's not looking in the right direction to really see anything.
Yeah.
But Rigger, you happen to see way down beneath. There is a grate that is shooting out bubbles. That is coming from way down below near the shipwreck. You notice that, and then also you notice that there is another little bit of a cave entrance over this way, where,
Sick.
poking its head out a little bit, you can see
Oh my.
the head of an eel.
What? Is that the? Is that the dragon from Wind Waker?
I have no idea what that is. I think I just typed in eel and that's what came
It
up.
kind of looks like Volvagia.
Yeah.
So, like, kind of surveying everything, he turns and he, like, notices the bubbles and he's like, oh, okay, so, you know, something's over. Fuck that. We're not doing that.
She turns around, doing what?
That.
Oh. You said eel. That's like eel.
I mean, eel! Like, you put him on a freaking, like, one of those weird little fish roll things, yeah? Like, eel.
I can shrink it.
You can what now?
Well, what do we got? We got a pillar. We got some bubbles. We might as well
You
get
might
that
need
thing.
to shrink the pillar.
I don't think I can shrink the pillar.
What do you mean you can't shrink the pillar? You're magic. You got magic shit.
It's yeah, but I can't shrink the world around us.
You can't shrink the pillar, brother? I'm not asking you to shrink the freaking world, because I would ask you to shrink the ocean, but you shrink the pillar.
It. Something tells me it wouldn't work. That's why I asked you. We're
That's
sure just the
shit.
pillar counts as an object.
Yeah.
But listen, if we just want to get this eel thing out of the way, maybe now's the time, huh?
Yeah, fine.
I love how like resigned to their fate they are.
We're
That
very
eel.
reluctant
Alright, hold on.
All
heroes.
the pain you've just endured. Y'all have just been shot numerous times.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't suppose that there was, like, cannons on the deck of that now sunken ship.
There were not cannons on it.
Okay, good.
There's only one cannon you've seen, and that's towards the very beginning.
Yeah, that might not even work that well.
Okay.
And I
How
would
do
say
you
that
want-
the entrance to this tinier cave that the eel's poking its head out of, let's say that's about 40 feet down.
Okay.
How do you
Whereas the entrance to this tunnel over here that's way further down. That's like 60 feet down.
Yeah. Okay.
how do you suggest we that?
Well, I can attempt to shrink it some, or I can give us a little help while we're fighting it. But I can't do both.
Cause you know, I'm pretty great at staying away from things when I fight them. And
I'm
that doesn't lend
same.
itself to underwater play very well.
Then we need to get it up here toward the surface.
I mean, that would be great. But I don't know about any breaching eels, really.
I stand up and I'm looking. So now I'm instead of like feet in the water, I'm like standing on this log and staring down.
Hey, you
Well.
guy!
Well, we can certainly. I could get its attention. No problem.
Throw a rock at it.
I can do a little more than that. And her hand, like, her quarterstaff glows a little bit as she's, like, holding it up. Which you'll notice, by the way, the head of the staff has, like, it's, like, drenched in blood.
Oh.
I forgot that's what her, like, focus is. It's a quarterstaff, but it's got blood on the head of it.
So, you do that. You do the wiggle and it's glowing, and then he notices the blood and the frown. Just the...
Relax. It's my own ancestors' blood.
Yeah, that makes it better. All right, do it. Yeah, hit it. Do what you want. Let's. What do the kids say? You only live sometimes when you want to. Once.
Yeah, you'll whatever acronym you just said.
You only live sometimes if you want to. Once.
Hold on, I gotta type that out. I have to know. You only live sometimes if you want to once.
It reminds
Yo,
me
sweeto.
It reminds me of
There it
that
is.
little boy. I love it actually. It reminds me of that little boy. He has that stutter. He's like, when you want to, when you want, like, he just for a minute.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Poor little baby.
Okay. So listen. Do you want me to make sure we don't go down as easily in this fight, or do you want me to make the eel smaller? Because I'm gonna be honest. We both got pretty banged up that last time. I just can't do both at once.
How small is the eel gonna be?
I look down. What size does that look like from up here, Richard?
Right now, it's technically gargantuan.
Okay, so I could make it monstrous. It's one size down.
You can make it half the size it currently is, which is still way bigger.
Oh,
than
right. That is what Enlarge Reduce does. Well, I take it down to about half size, but it would still be pretty big.
Half?
Yeah.
All that fucking magic you get is shrink it to like itty bitty?
Can't
What's
really.
the point even then? Help us, like.
All right, fine
we're-
then. I guess I'll make.
We
both
might
of-
get swallowed by this thing.
Okay. Well, then I guess
I
we
mean,
make both of us.
Either way.
All right.
Nothing against you. You're phenomenal and your hair looks lovely.
Yeah. Okay.
You might get swallowed either way.
All right. Well, let's make sure we're at least slightly taken care of then, huh?
Cool.
Put your hand on my staff, please. And I will cast Heroism at 2nd level.
Ooh, what's that?
I will tell you. Let me just mark the slot first.
You'll see Wudo.
2nd level, so that it affects us both. Heroism. We are immune to being frightened, and we gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting mod at the start of every one of our turns. So basically,
Nice.
every turn, if you get hit, because they don't stack,
Right.
we'll get 3 temp hit points.
Okay.
So that's something.
And that lasts for how long?
1 minute, but it is a concentration.
Well, if you just cast that on, you better rush over there right now and take advantage of that
So as
minute.
soon as I cast it, I'm like, well, let's do it. And then I'm going to fire off a magic missile at it, actually, from here.
Okay.
Because I can do that. I'm going to 3rd level it, because this thing seems pretty big. So 19. Oh, wait, there's a 1 in there. Let me just, real quick. Okay.
I like how now it's not a
Bound
full
to
stand.
happen,
It's just
yeah.
like a chair
Fine.
dip.
Well, that was just for, it's just a tricep dip. Okay.
Already, yeah, you smack it right in the face. It goes, "Whoop." And it's gonna start moving
All right, good.
on out. All right.
I'm curious as to how directly you copied Mario 64 for this one, because if it's directly from Mario 64, it's got the key on its tail.
Yeah.
But
Actually,
knowing-
if you continue watching it for a while as it starts to come out, which will say that it takes 2 rounds for it to fully come out, but
Or I guess it doesn't have it on its tail. It's in the cave, but whatever.
it's tied on the very end of its tail is a red key.
Okay. Oh.
And now it's swimming around and it's looking down at the sunken ship like, that could be another good home too. It's gonna start swimming towards that.
Well, I guess
What do
we
you
don't
want?
actually
the
have
eel. Come
Rigger,
out
you
and play.
get a chance to.
Would you say that counted as my turn, by the way, Richard? Because if so, I get my 3 temp.
Yeah, I would. Well, you weren't hit though.
Oh no, you get it regardless. But I'm saying because it's temp HP, you know, if you
It's
don't
not
get if you
stacking
don't
up.
get hit, you wouldn't get the 3. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Okay.
Because temp HP doesn't
Yeah,
stack.
yeah. I would say that counts as your turn
Okay.
if that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's
So I
good.
got my 3 temp. Okay.
So I would say its turn is coming out.
Okay, and I point out that it's attached to the tail.
Yeah, it's probably gonna dash out of there like, I
Okay.
just got hit. That's not cool. I'm gonna find a new, safer place to be. I'm gonna swim around, and it seems like it's starting to head downwards towards that ship, starting to circle around. Rigger, you're up.
How far in the water is it?
It's about 40 feet down, and it looks like it's about to get even lower.
So shooting of an arrow into water. It's not ideal.
No, a crossbow's more ideal.
I will try the
Or a
crossbow.
musket's more ideal.
We will try it. It's still at a disadvantage though, right?
Um,
Oh, and it's the same shit. Yay.
I don't know. There was something about the crossbow that said it wasn't affected by it.
Let
I
me.
don't think a crossbow is at disadvantage.
You want me to check real quick?
I'll pull it back up. I did get the thing.
Um,
Ranged weapon attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Even against a target with normal range, the
Unless
attack
it's a
rolls at
weapon, it's a
disadvantage. Unless the
crossbow.
weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin.
I don't understand that, but okay.
I guess certain things go through the water better than others. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but I would still think it's like a project. I don't know. Anyway. We'll do the first one with the sharpshooting, the sharpshooting.
I'm not 100% this isn't homebrew. This is kind of a weird source, but I think they're just copying straight from the
20! So
Oh,
that's
yeah, you
going
hit
to
it.
be a d8 plus 13 because it was a sharpshooter hit. And can
Nice.
I tack on a thingamajig?
Yep.
Especially because right now it's
Mhm.
moving. Where the frickin' frackin' did you go, homie G? Okay, I'm gonna use grasping arrow. Yeah, grasping arrow.
Okay.
So the action remove it. Yeah. So it's going to take an additional 2d6 damage. Plus 4.
Better than 2 1s.
We're getting there. And then I will shoot at it again.
And there's something about it takes electric damage if it moves? No, slashing damage.
Slashing damage if it moves any more than a foot.
Right, because it doesn't it like aren't there some kind of like tendrils or vines or something that kind of
Mhm.
wraps around it?
It takes 2 and it takes slashing damage the first time each turn it moves more than a foot. Yeah, it's brambles and like
Okay.
stuff that wrap around it.
All right.
So it's that, and then I get a second attack, and we'll do it normal.
I'm not gonna say that you hit Vana. There's no way.
Thank you. But also,
But also, sure.
mm-hmm.
Tricep dip.
With shirt and ice cream sandwich. Nom 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 nom.
So that crossbow you just got?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't very good because after only just a couple snaps at it, ping, and it just kind of snaps back and it
Cool.
breaks.
I throw it in the wall. Oh wait, is it jammed or is it broken?
I'd say it's broken. Not beyond repair, but it's broken.
Fuck. You got any cool spell shit? You got any more of that stuff?
A mending spell would fix it.
Oh, that would be nice to have.
I don't even know if sorcerer's on the sorcerer. If mending's on the sorcerer list.
I can cast thaumaturgy and yell at it in a really loud voice.
No, your first hit was a really good hit. Second one, no, just broke the crossbow.
Cool.
To be fair, it might have even been your own magic, like shooting through magic through that old rinkety crossbow. It was like, no, you
I actually
you
really
overloaded
like
it. It's done.
I like the flavor of that.
Alright, is there anything else Rigger does?
Sighs heavily and puts the crossbow down.
Alright, roll to sigh. Vana.
Natural one. You actually just inhale really heavily.
I have a student that rolls to sulk. And if that doesn't work, then she rolls to brood, and like just goes along the list of synonyms until she rolls well
I
enough.
like it. That's adorable.
Alrighty, Vana.
Well, first, Rigger, you get +3 temp,
Oh hey! No, I'm at full.
but it's still +3 temp.
I'll take it.
But it doesn't stack, right? So it's still just. Alright. She
But,
doesn't
it
have it
but,
in
it,
there
but
yet,
it would
so
still take you over
so
your max.
46 out of 43. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Vana, what do you do? You see that key that's coming out as the eel goes down.
So you hit it with the grasping arrow or whatever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly does that do?
So
as
it
it's
does
gonna continue to swim, it's just gonna like.
the start of every turn it takes, like the second it moves more than a foot, it's gonna take an additional 2d6 of slashing damage.
Okay. So it didn't actually hold it in place or anything.
No, it's just wrapped around it like, I don't know, like, you know, like a plastic bag on a sea turtle or something.
Okay. Well, seeing that we're not doing much, then, I'm gonna dive in and start chasing after it.
Hey, what are you doing?
We need the key. Splash.
All right, how far do you move?
I'm gonna dash. So, what's the swim rule?
It's half your speed, so dashing would just be 30 feet then.
Okay. So I know I gotta go down still, but
Now you still gotta go down 40 feet.
right. But I'm lined
And
up with
the
it
eel
here.
is
At
gonna
least.
continue to move, so going to where it's at right now might be worse off than if you went forward a bit, so you're more where it's going to be.
Okay. I'll get to about there then.
Yeah.
Until it whirls around and it's like, fuck you.
And if you got a bonus action, you can do that too.
Well, not really. Sorcerers don't really have bonuses.
Oh wait, no, the bonus action is the... No, never mind.
Dash is the action.
Action is the dash.
But I don't have a bonus anyway, so that'll just be that for me.
Okay. This snake, or sorry, the eel, is gonna continue to go downward a bit and start to circle around.
Plus
And
9
it's
damage.
heading towards going inside a little crevice of the ship.
Okay.
And so the tail is starting to be like towards the top, and the head is heading, because it's heading downward.
Right.
So that's currently where it's at the moment. It's probably like 50 feet beneath you right now.
Okay.
It takes that additional 9 for moving.
Okay. It's not like per foot or per 5 feet. It's just per turn.
No, it's just if it moves on the start of its round.
Okay. Yeah, you see a little bit of blood come up as it continues to go down.
Hey, maybe there's sharks. Watch out for them too.
Rigger,
underwater.
Well, I
Fine.
can't hear that.
You're fine.
you haven't seen any sharks thus far.
But now there's
That's
blood
dire docks.
in the water. Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Fuck. Well, my crossbow's broken. I can't hurl stuff at it.
It's also
10
50 feet below water now.
It's also 50 feet. Can I?
You cannot reach the key with your tail this time.
Damn it. We can't just like touch tails and be like, ooh.
Not unless you chase after it.
No, with the angle of it, I wouldn't be able to reach its face with darkness. Pack. Okay, I'm going to jump in to the water.
Yeah, its head is probably like 70 or 75 feet below water.
Yeah, I'm gonna. 15. I'm in.
That's a different nat 1, right? Or it's the same nat 1 from when I got up.
What?
This last nat 1, that was from your last turn?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Oh, right,
That's
right.
I'm just making sure I didn't miss one while I got up.
Can. Damn it, that's 30 feet. Balls. I'm gonna get my war pick out, and I'm gonna dash at its tail. So another 15 feet.
All right,
10.
you're getting closer to it, but it's still a fair amount beneath you.
Bonus action? Nope, that's it. That's me.
All right. Sorry, Vaughn. Out of the corner of my eye, I thought it said vagina. The letters
Similar
are
letters.
close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Vagina, you're up.
All right. Still trying to corner it, so I'll go over 20 and down 10 since I'm still dashing.
Over 20 and down 10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still getting a fair amount down faster than you, because it actually has swim speed, and
Right.
eventually, it is going to. Let's see if I can do this in a way I want to do it. It is going to
Fucking.
swim down into the little ship thing. Make
Hold on.
itself.
We got 2 dips here.
How do I want to do this?
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck.
It's something like that. Just imagine the tail's not there and you just see the head kind of sticking out like, this is my new home.
Great.
That's how I sound when I curl up into bed at night. Wow, this is my new home.
Rigger, what do you do?
Like, if I was not underwater, I would sigh, like, really, really hard.
Bubble sign.
So Vanna is beneath you. The
Mhm.
eel's all the way down below and has gotten into the ship.
Can I? Instead of going, like, is he going, like, down under, like, through a hole in the side? Or did he go in through, like, the same hole that Vanna, like, jumped in earlier?
Yeah, he went through that little hole that had a net in it but no longer does. He like went down inside and then came back up to stick his head out, just like looking around.
Fuck. I'm gonna my war pick out. I'm gonna go near it, I guess.
All right, you get pretty darn close to it, but not quite in range. Vanna, if you were to go, then we can like speed it up and say a couple rounds pass by the time you both get down there.
Okay.
So eventually Vanna will get there first, though. So we'll say a couple rounds pass, and eventually
Yeah.
Vanna, you get down there to be, within range of, within a threat range of this thing that could it could lash out and
Yeah.
fight you if it wanted to. So it depends on how much you want to keep your distance. If you want to say your,
let me check. Oops. Well, I just. Well, sorry, stream. I had the wrong
and
tab
you
open
definitely
there.
see, like a trail of blood that's like floating up as it continued to go down and made its way, because it kept on taking more slashing damage. So why don't you give me like 3 more of the 2d6? So like give me 66 more damage.
66?
Yeah, let's say it was like 3 rounds more of this chase that went down.
Watch it all be like just fucking ones. Just
Wow.
hey,
Look at that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it's probably it's not nearly as happy by the time it gets down in there.
Cool.
And it's definitely on guard and very defensive.
I
Not so
totally tried to look up a Warhammer game board, but accidentally did it on the stream tab. So
Oh.
there's just random Google results on the stream for a few seconds there. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm gonna approach it from behind, like this angle, like I have now, kind of from above and behind.
Okay.
what she said.
And 60 feet is the range on Ray of Frost, so I'm gonna do it there. at
All right,
60
you
feet.
shoot down. Ray of cold as just like water begins to crystallize.
Does
amongst
13
all-
hit? It's pretty big.
Yeah, it hits. It's not very dexterous. It can't move very far, and it is very big.
Cool.
And all it has is natural armor. So yeah, you definitely hit.
I hit it for 7
For
damage.
7 damage. It doesn't seem to be a whole lot, but it continues to wear it down.
That's all I got.
You probably get it to like crack its jaw a bit to undo a little bit of ice or something. It's gotta shake it off. I do believe it went in between you and Rigor. Was that correct?
I think so.
I think you're right.
It's gonna spin around, and you were 60 feet away, so it is gonna try to chomp at you and just miss. But it's
Good.
it's definitely giving warning signs like, "Hey, you better fuck off, otherwise I'm gonna bite you." Rigor.
Can I put the war pick away and get the net out?
Yep.
I very much don't want this thing snapping at me. So I'm going to use the net and hopefully tangle its jaws up a bit.
Okay. This is the first time I'm ever gonna actually see somebody use a net. So go ahead.
Okay, so proficiency lets you add, okay, so it just lets my, alright, that makes sense. It's a +8.
The range is 5/15. So if you want to try to get all up close in it and risk getting bitten, I mean, to be fair, probably even at 15 feet is probably its threat range is 15 feet given how big it is. So
Okay, I'll
you might as well just swim up close to it and not have
and try it. +8, I think it was. Yep. The DC on it is shit, so it's not gonna do anything.
Hey, you get it.
I do? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck!
14 hits.
Cool. So that's a thing. And then...
Alright, so it's... Yeah,
can
DC
I-
10 strength check ain't gonna be much for it, but you never know.
No, it's not.
It's just like,
Um,
it's covered in net.
Spells, that's a bonus. No, it's not a bonus. Mother bitch. Let me check one thing real quick. Make a flower blossom. Nope.
I will also remind you, there still is another way down there through the opening where the stairs was.
I'll go towards the stairs.
You go towards the stairs?
Yeah.
Alright, you do that as it's kind of fighting off a net or whatever. You probably have a whole... You would probably need to dash to get to down under on your next turn.
Okay.
Alrighty, Vanna. You
Alright.
are like 60 feet above it, I guess, and it's now ensnared in a net.
Okay, I'm gonna start to get closer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, so I can get 15 feet down toward it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll guess I'll just throw another ray of frost its way. I want to do
Okay.
other things, but I can't get close enough to it, so at least not yet.
Okay,
Actually-
so
actually,
yeah,
you know
you're
what?
45 feet away
while
now,
it's-
which is definitely in range.
while
and
it's
you can go ahead and do
writhing,
that.
I take that back. While it's writhing, I'm gonna use this action to dash, so I get 30 feet above it,
Okay.
and that'll be all for me on this round.
Okay. It is going to attempt to get out of it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, easily.
I
Just-
didn't anticipate it lasting too long.
Yeah, bites like right through it. The net kind of dissipates and goes away, but that is its action. And Rigger, you're up next.
I dash towards the stairs.
All right, you dash under and you can get underneath, and when you go down below where you were, you can see almost staring right up at you is the tail of this thing with a key just right in your face. As a bonus action,
Yeah.
I would say that you will have disadvantage if it tries to slam you if you would have failed this, but if
Okay.
you'd like, I will give you a chance to, as a bonus action, sleight of hand it.
Yeah. I'm in.
Okay.
Also, I think I'm running out of air at this point.
And you still have that potion too, if you ever need
Yeah. I
We
can
have,
check that if it almost fails.
Well, how's
but-
it work? It's 1 minute plus your con mod for another minute.
Oh, at disadvantage, you said.
No. I'm saying you can grab it at the risk of having disadvantage if it tries to
Okay.
attack you.
Okay, got you. So 23.
But with your very good sleight of hand, you managed to snag the key off of it while it's still focused up at Vanna up above.
All right, great.
So with that, it is going to start seeing Vanna get closer and closer to it. It is going to start swimming up a little bit and try to bite Vanna.
Is it still affected by the grasping arrow?
Yep, it's still gonna take some. Well, I don't know. Is it
It says if it moves more than a foot.
for how long? A minute?
Takes a minute. Let me see. I don't
Because
like
it's
where they put all
already
this
taken
crap.
damage like 4 times, I think.
Yeah, it's taken a good bit. Brambles last for a minute.
Okay, so yeah, this would still happen 2 more times. So
Hey!
10 more damage to it. Good, and it is gonna try to attempt to bite Vanna. A 20. Can you do anything about it?
Let's see. I don't think shield. I think shield's a +5. So I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. So I just have to take it.
Alrighty. You're dealt 17 damage as it bites into you.
As it bites into me, I do my. It bites, and I just like concentrate on my Goliath ancestry to just try to shrug a bunch of it off. And I shrug off 6 of it.
Alright, down to 11. Still, that's only a third of your health as opposed to
Yep.
over half, so.
And I'll. Oh wait, I need to roll a con. So 11. So that's the regular. I need to just beat a 10 on this to keep up heroism.
Yep.
I'm good.
You're good.
And is it my turn?
Yeah, also, yeah, now you get 3
Yeah,
temp hit
I
points
got
back.
3 of that back.
Nice. So it's biting into you, but you are quite resilient. You can handle
Yep.
in there, and it's
You
right up
heal
on you.
while
It's
it
like,
bites you.
Yeah, and since it's right here, as I'm like floating, kicking there, I'm gonna grasp my quarterstaff and just aim straight down at the thing and just unleash a level 3 thunder wave.
okay.
So it
Shit,
needs
son.
to make a con save. It's pretty big, so we'll see.
So I'm not really thinking of this as electric damage. It's more like sonic damage because it's like thunder. It's like a boom kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah, it's a loud boom.
Yeah, so that should be fine. So it needs to make a what save?
Con save.
Okay. I got an 11, which I
It
imagine.
failed. My save is 14, so it's gonna take max damage, and it's gonna be pushed 10 feet.
Okay, so
Considering I'm aiming
I was
down,
gonna
I'm
have
guessing
you-
it's like
I was gonna have you do an opposed athletics to like see if it like grappled you in its bite, but that's not even necessary anymore. don't need to backtrack that because its mouth is gonna get knocked away.
Yeah, I'm guessing
And
it's gonna be
get
10
dealt how
feet
much
straight
damage?
down. It's gonna be 4d8 thunder damage.
Ooh, nice. Go ahead and roll that.
19.
19. Yeah, that is enough where you knock it and it kind of gets flown away, and it's not at 0, but it's definitely like. All
right,
It's
okay.
definitely feeling pretty groggy at this point.
Actually, you know what? Just because I can, I'm gonna use my last sorcery point. All right, it didn't matter. I can. Oh wait, hold on. No, I can do it up to my. I can do that 2 more times. I'm gonna try to change those 2s and make them better.
Technically, I think we skipped Rigor's turn because we went directly from the eel to you.
Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be 21 instead of 19.
20. Okay, yeah. It's still very, very low at this point.
Cool.
So
That was
we'll
an
give Rigor
empowered
his turn.
spell, by the way, just to spell it out.
What was that?
That was an empowered spell,
Got it.
where the sorcerer can re-roll a damage.
Okay. Rigor, we'll give you 2 turns if you want to use that to swim on out or do whatever.
So the rule is I have my con mod +1, right? For air?
Right, so you can hold your breath up to 2 minutes. And
Okay,
it's not
so
even 1 minute yet, so you're
yeah,
okay.
we're just at
However,
minute
you
1.
still got to get back up.
Yeah, and that takes at least a dash to do.
Oh yeah, to get all the way back up, it's gonna take like nearly a whole other minute to get back up there.
Then
Or
I will
at
do.
least like half a minute. It took you a number of rounds to get all the
Yeah,
way
it
down.
did. It took us 3, at least 4.
But if you start choking, at least you're headed for the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Mario 64 rules where when we hit the surface, we get all our HP back?
You don't get all your HP,
Wow.
but you get all your air back.
I'm gonna go at like on my way. Pardon me. On my way out, I'm gonna take a couple swipes at it with my war pick, and then start heading top side if I can.
Okay.
So it's.
So are you attacking its tail?
Yeah, like
Okay.
just in there, like just on the way out, just being like, and then
Okay.
just like that. They sound just like that.
All right, go ahead and
13 and natural 20.
yeah, both of those hit.
Fuck yeah. Plus. Oh, that's it. It's just 3D. It's just 3D8. 'cause I
Yeah,
don't
you
have-
managed to hit, and on the second hit, you hit it right in the same place you hit it the first time, and there's just like a big stream of blood that's gonna start shooting out into the water.
17.
Yeah, between that and all the hits it took up above, it just starts like kind of falling over, and it just kind of
Sick.
flailing. And it's
Frantic swimming to the top now. Just
pretty much unconscious at this point, and it's not gonna do anything.
So I look and I see Rigor swimming upwards, so I just swim after him toward the surface.
All right. I gotta say though, while you're all the way down there, you do see not too far away from you, only like maybe 30, 40 feet over, are all those bubbles that are going out, and you see tied to a little grate that those bubbles are shooting out of. You see a key tied to the grate.
Okay, as I see Rigor swimming up, I look down and I see the bubbles, and I'm gonna open up that other silver potion and sip that and sink down so that I can grab that.
Yeah, you sink down, then you can walk over and grab the key.
I grab it, and then I eventually meet him on the surface. Just, oh. So you got the one from the tail, huh?
Yeah.
I got this one from underneath where the ship was.
3. Nice.
So
3
that makes-
total, 4 total.
That makes 4, huh?
Yep.
Oh wait, no, 3.
We got this. 4. Nope.
No,
We
4
got
total.
plunder the
You
ship. Can the
have-
eel come out and play? Steam the clam. And I'm assuming that's through the jet stream.
Oh, cool.
You have
Okay,
treasure
cool.
in the ocean cave and the stone pillar.
So we gotta find a way up onto the pillar, and then we gotta get through the tunnel.
The tunnel you've definitely seen at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, I have an idea. Vanna says this as she's kicking in the water. She looks over at the pillar. I have an idea about that pillar, but I don't
You
know
gotta
if it'll.
shrink it.
I can't shrink the pillar.
Why?
Rules. I
It
can't.
just doesn't make sense.
Listen, I'm magic. I'm not omnipotent.
I
but
would say that the pillar is more of like a big, massive land rather than like
Right.
a stone
right.
object.
So here's my question, Richard. If I use enlarge on myself, will that make me large enough to be able to sort of reach around and get any good grip on the pillar to actually climb it?
No, it's still 50 feet up, and it's pretty smooth going up.
Okay, so it's not like circumference-wise, I wouldn't be able to like reach around it and do that deal. Okay. Well, still not sure what to do about the pillar, Rigger. But we can check out that other cave.
Yeah, if all else fails, I'm sure you can, like, I don't know, chuck me up there or something. I start swimming.
She does like a thinking face.
That was a joke.
Perhaps.
That was a joke.
By the way, our
Where are y'all headed
minutes gonna be up and our temp HP is gonna be gone. By the way, for
Okay.
heroism.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to swim down through the tunnel and over, you can definitely do that with the amount of time you have with your breath.
Cool. All right, so we get into the tunnel.
Bad things.
Yep, you get in through the tunnel. Nothing seems to be of a danger to you in the tunnel.
Okay.
And you're slowly going to be on an incline going up and up and up, and you can see that at some point you'll reach air.
Yep.
Yay!
So,
fuck.
when you get there,
Nah, fuck.
immediately just by stepping, you feel the whole area kind of shaking a bit. And if you were to look around, you can see that every once in a while rocks just fall down to the ground, and you see a few little Goombas, which I think both of you have seen before.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're just kind of aimlessly walking around in circles for the most part.
Even just seeing them, I'm gonna just look at Rigger, look at them. Better safe than sorry, and I'm gonna chug my one healing potion.
Rigger, you still have one as well.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, there's a 1. Let's just
Tricep dip.
and down. Okay.
What's the 2d4?
Healing potion.
Oh, healing potion. I thought you were taking the last of the metal potion.
No, healing.
Okay.
Like
But
it's-
you do get a quick sense just by stepping that, like, moving too much might, like, trigger more of this area to have more of the cave fall in on itself.
I have a question. Because
Yeah.
I don't do spells that do cones too much.
Mm-hmm.
15-foot cone. Is that just like 15 feet out and then like 15 feet like that?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. I don't suppose you can like fly. Cool.
That's
can't
one of the hard and fast
fly
rules with this one.
either. So I'm just gonna take out my bow. And I'm gonna like, you know, I'm gonna bing bong on this guy with this one over here.
All right. I'm just going to say, in general, as far as walking, I'm going to keep it to 10 feet per turn if you don't want to trigger any, like, cave-in type
Ooh.
stuff.
Agreed.
5, 10. Yeah, then bing bong.
All right, want to take 2 shots?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Those are some good rolls, yeah. Yeah, you don't even need to roll damage for these. They're so weak. You just straight through the head. Pew, pew, they're gone.
Tight.
Okay. I take my 10 feet forward. And... Cool.
You definitely hear a bit of a rumble and
Yeah.
everything, but nothing's really...
That Goomba is in range of Firebolt. So I'm gonna chuck one.
Alright.
It does an 11 hit.
Yeah, I believe it does.
Okay. 8 damage.
Yep. Boo! He is not only that, but also like a few rocks fall over there.
Okay. Well, let's keep treading carefully, huh?
It almost sounds like you're inside a volcano or something. The whole thing is just like.
Okay.
We hate that.
Let's keep moving carefully, eh?
Mm-hmm. Nice and easy. Okay.
I'm just 10 feet at a time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can just go ahead to the other edge of the cave at this point because you got rid of.
That'll just be.
Might have triggered you into moving differently.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to like Indiana Jones sprint out of here, though.
I guess we'll see.
You see 4 treasure chests.
Investigation. What's that D for?
That was me picking which one I want to try to open without looking at it all.
Okay. You're just gonna go and open one?
I just go to one. Yeah.
All right, I do investigation.
Okay.
On this first
with
one.
your investigation, you can see that none of these are locked. However, it does appear that there are electrical traps.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at this one directly.
At least in the one you're looking at, you see that there's kind of an electrical trap thing on it.
Hold on, Rigger.
So you go over and touch that one.
Yep.
Rigger,
you
these
open it
seem
up
like
and it's
they're
empty.
rigged.
I do what now?
You open it up and it's empty. Nothing happens.
It's not rigged. I shut it and I'll go to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, open this one.
All right. You get zapped
There we
for
go.
8 lightning damage.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Checks out. Mm-hmm.
You wanna? I move over to this 4th one and I investigate that as well. Well.
That one you don't notice the same thing on it. Seems like that one is fine.
Okay, I open it.
2 electric damage goes out to you.
Ah.
You must have
Was there
missed it.
anything in it? or
you
did I,
look
like-
inside and there's nothing in it.
Okay.
I'm trying not to Mario 64 metagame.
Oh, sorry,
this.
no. What was I gonna say? You 2 that got the electrical zap, it doesn't open for you.
Okay.
I'll try again.
Also, I have no idea if this thing holds up with the Mario 64 thing or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I go to open.
So-
I go to open the one that Rigger opened before,
You open it and it's totally fine.
and it's still empty. I assume.
Do I
Yep.
have
I
these
leave it open.
Okay.
I'm proficient with thieves' tools, but I do not have thieves' tools.
That one being left open, I investigate this one again.
All right. You open that one. You click it open, and it is totally fine, but there's nothing inside.
Okay.
I
leave
take
it.
out my hand axe. And I just inspect the blade, just real casually. And I just sigh and wait for her to figure out what the hell.
Rigger, try opening that one again. I'll patch you up if it hurts.
I
Just-
do so with the axe. I try not to directly touch it.
Okay. You open it up with your axe, and it opens without issue.
Is it empty?
There's nothing inside.
Yep.
Okay. Then Vanna goes over here and opens up this one.
You open up that one, and with no issue, and inside is a red key.
Yep.
Ba-ba-bow.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Why did I do the final
And when you
phrase?
take that red key, did somebody say Indiana Jones? Because suddenly the whole place is gonna start to shake.
Time to run.
Oh, come on! And I start sprinting.
Okay.
30.
As
I'm using my dash
you two
action.
are sprinting, I need dex saves from both of you as rocks start to fall, and hopefully you don't all die. So on each turn, I need a dex save from you.
All right. Didn't do well on that one.
Rigger is okay. Vanna is not. That is going to be 9 damage. Hitting you. Alright. Next turn.
Okay.
Dash.
9 damage. I dash again.
I take it both of you dash.
Yep.
Alright, deck saves again.
Okay. Oh no!
Oh.
Wait, let's show it off. There it is. Deck save.
Can we talk about how many ones just me, like,
Dude, seriously.
between the two of us, we're getting a lot.
Yeah,
I know.
This is a very low rolling game.
Ryan, I very much
with that
appreciate
nat
the
one,
shirt,
it's
but
gonna
I
be
really
double
think it's.
damage on you. It was a big old rock.
Can
Hits Vana in
I?
the head.
Can I shield
20.
the falling
Okay.
rock? Technically, the
I was
shield.
gonna say it hits you. It's just big enough that it would crush through,
Okay,
but
that
it only deals 10 damage. So just one more damage than the last one, even though it was a crit
Yeah.
fail.
Well, I'm at 7 HP, so I'm gonna move.
Oh,
I'm gonna not dash this time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take my normal move speed, and I'm gonna hit myself with a level 2 false life.
Why wouldn't you just get out of the threatened area and then do that?
Oh, if I. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how long or how far the pillars. Okay.
Yeah, it just goes to
okay.
there. Yeah, so now you can do all that. There's
Okay.
a little bit of breathing space up here, and then you can duck down.
All
And
right.
go.
Once we get out of the Indiana Jones tunnel, advantages. Whew.
All right.
I didn't do too well on that one, so let me just. She like
got
touches.
hit
She like
by
touches
rocks.
the staff to herself, almost like a defibrillator.
You had the liquid metal thing that would have made you impervious to damage, but
Shut up, Richard.
We die like men on this hill.
Let's see. It's a 1d4 plus 9. Okay, I defib my. Well, there it is.
another one. Wow.
Okay.
That shirt is cursed, and you need to burn it.
Dude,
You are not
seriously.
allowed to wear that shirt anymore.
Yeah. That
Oh,
shirt
man.
That is
Get that shirt out of your life.
some real
Well,
bad mojo on that shirt.
At least that false life made up for the rock that just hit me.
Yeah.
So, all right. Ooh, hey, turn order does the same dicey thing where you can minimize it. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty spiffy.
Well, now we swim through the tunnel back out to the main lake,
Killer.
Mm-hmm.
and we're just kind of treading water there as we stare up at the pillar.
Whoa! What?
Anybody who else was still in there took 114 damage as the rest of the cave caved in.
Anyone who's
Wait,
still in
1,
there.
2, 3, 4. All right, hold on. There's 5 there. Let me just. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5.
Ah.
Honestly, the only concern is tricep dips on this rolling office chair are not very.
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
don't
say
feel
good.
safe.
turning into a workout
I,
session.
yeah, it's fine. I got my real workout tomorrow. I'll just skip triceps.
Yeah, just don't do the tricep stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so we have. Damn it! Sorry, y'all. The pillar.
Yeah, you guys are down to 1, the stone pillar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I did earlier and like go climb on one of these docks.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand on the other one, stare up at it.
And just
Yeah, you
So-
stare up at it. It's 50 feet up in the air.
Yeah. Okay. I look over
I
at.
can try to do what I did earlier with the rope and the arrow, but there's not a whole lot there for it to catch on.
Could you hit a chest with a rope arrow and just pull the chest down off the pillar?
We can certainly try.
It's always possible.
If it's, it'd be great if it's just that simple.
So, tie the rope.
I will accept one of two things. Either a crit on it, or a ghetto
Okay.
crit where it does max damage, so the arrow like lodges all the way in the wood.
Watch me nat one, this bitch. Watch me nat one. Should I? No. But should I do sharpshooter and then
Although
I get
it
out
is
a plus
50
10?
feet up and fair amount across, so is your 50 feet of rope long enough to still hold on to it though? Let's see, from the angle you're at.
20.
You know, I don't think it would have made too much difference, but I forgot Ray of Frost reduces speed too.
No, yeah,
You
it
know?
probably wouldn't have made much
Whatever.
difference. Yeah, you shoot up and you hit it, but then when you try to pull back, it didn't go into the wood hard enough.
How do you feel about
Well,
cannons?
also, yeah, I just don't think the rope's quite long enough for you to still be able to hold it all the way.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but if you do like a practice arrow without the rope, you see, like, yeah, you can hit it, but it's unclear if you can shoot it hard enough. Maybe if you tried enough times eventually, but then you'd still have an issue of you can't pull the rope back to get it. Although, if the rope did fly out, theoretically, I guess it would just dangle and maybe you could somehow...
I can try to use my second arcane shot, which is a bursting arrow. Immediately after the arrow hits a creature.
Also, if it's a bursting
Target
arrow.
all other creatures within 10. Oh, it's force damage. I thought it pushed people around.
Yeah,
Just
because
kidding.
like, how would that wouldn't work with a rope anyway? Okay, I'm gonna throw a
I
magic
was
missile
thinking
at
if
it.
it like did force, it would push it off,
Yeah.
but it doesn't specify
You will.
that.
Magic missile is force. Richard, I'm gonna throw a magic missile at it.
Okay.
3 magic missiles. Because just level 1, just bop, 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 firing up at it.
Bing bong.
Does that knock the chest around?
I'm almost imagining this is like physics engine when you're playing a game and you're trying to knock something off.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, just nudge the right way. I'm throwing 3 percentile dice. Nope, you do knock it around a little bit, but it's none of it's knocking it off the thing.
All right, I try one more time.
If you wanted to try your bursting arrow thing, I'd allow that too.
Yeah, I'll try that one up.
I imagine that's more powerful than a magic missile, just given how much damage it's doing.
Yeah.
14. And then it'd be a D8 plus. I'm gonna roll damage because why the fuck not?
I'm just rolling this at advantage.
12.
Yeah, you knock it into the back wall thing of the little artificial barrier of the pocket dimension, but it's still just landing. It almost lands right back to where it started.
I'm gonna go check out the cannon.
I'm gonna use my last spell and fire 3 more magic missiles at it.
All right. No, they're all in pretty medium range. Just knocks it around a bit, but doesn't.
Well, I'm out, and I'll hop in
In
the
fact,
water.
it's probably
and...
fair to say after everything you all did between 6 magic missiles and
Did we destroy the chest?
you might have broken, maybe not destroyed it, but done a fair amount of damage to the box itself.
Yeah. All right, I swim over to the cannon. Where?
Does it look like this can move?
With enough strength, yeah.
Move it in
Does it
what
look-
direction?
Like it can still potentially be functional.
Yeah.
Are there cannonballs in it, around it? Or
It's
around
magically
its
charged like the other ones you've seen.
mouth? If we can, like, I don't know, shift it, like, just 10 feet over, maybe we can hit the pillar?
Well,
Maybe? I mean, they were magic shit?
bottoms up. And I chug that last silver potion, metal potion, so I can sink down to where the cannon is.
All right, you do that.
So that I can, like, you know, really dig in and push.
All right, so one person's down there trying to push it. You want to give me an athletics roll?
Yes.
What direction are you trying to push it in?
Counterclockwise. To aim toward the pillar.
All right, so it seems like it is really hard for just one person to move this thing by themselves.
I finally take the one potion that she bestowed upon me.
All right, you sink down to the bottom too.
And you said
And
athletic.
wheels seem kind of stuck in the muck a little bit, but maybe between the two of you, might be able to get something out of it.
All right, give it another push. Hey, there it is.
Oh shit!
I like how I keep getting the 20 on shit that I don't have mods for.
Yeah. Yeah. With the two of you together, you can push this thing, and I will give you control over it.
Yes! I want to shoot it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So who's getting in? Who's being shot?
No. Andrew tried to get shot out of a cannon the last time. And if I recall correctly, it didn't end well.
Okay, so we're just gonna destroy the pillar.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like just trying to get rid of the pillar in itself.
All right, both of you two can move this thing now.
Yay! Can we, like, move it?
I thought we were just
But, I mean-
rotating it, right? Like to aim
I
toward
mean,
the pillar.
Yeah,
you
and
might
maybe,
need to roll it
out.
out in front a little bit, just because of the way the wheels are.
like I
so
said,
the
maybe
bottom
just
end
like
is
10
a
feet
bit.
over.
Okay.
Maybe a little more than that.
Yeah, you'd probably need a little bit more over like that.
Or whatever the. Yeah. I mean,
If
we.
you hold option, you should be able to get the angle like.
Oh,
this.
there we go. Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so you wanna try
I'm just.
shooting it?
Yeah, and I'm just like, as we're under the water, I'm just using message to communicate, just to coordinate this
Can I
movement.
do a, because I did this once before standing on top of the cannon, can I do a sharpshooter shot?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I think I even said that you could channel your energy through it if you wanted to do any of your magical effects on it as well.
But I've already used both of them.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah. 14.
14.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean it's just a big pillar, so yeah, you hit it.
Cool. It's
Do we destroy the pillar?
cannon damage plus 10.
Cannon
Yeah.
damage.
Cannon damage.
I think it's like 4d6 or something, or 4d8.
Sick.
46. I'll take it.
That plus 10.
Yep.
Oh,
22.
there's that one. And up and down. I'm committed to the bit. I gotta
It'll
do it.
blast out of the pillar. And it seems like another hit like that'll do it.
Let's load her back up.
All
I give the thumbs up.
Get a nice big charge out of it. And go ahead and fire away. But this time aim a little higher, see if you can get the top part of it to shatter.
One more.
That was too high. You shoot way up. Just a big burst of energy just shoots out of it and just goes way up and overboard.
Ugh.
Hey, there it is.
There you go. Yeah, you aim right beneath where the chest is, and the whole area kind of shatters, and what's left of the thing falls down into the water.
I've rolled a lot of 20s today, guys.
Good job,
Like, I
Sid.
rolled a lot of 20s.
You have had a lot of.
I'm proud of you.
Thank
you rolled
you.
a lot of 20s and a lot of ones.
Yeah, there's been a lot of ones. Alright, I'm gonna swim over and I'm hopefully gonna find a key.
All right, you swim over, and in the wreckage of this thing, you find a red key, the 6th red key.
Bang bong!
I wait for Rigger on the shore.
Yeah, I swim back. I take my time. I'm just like, yeah.
doing
swim
that cartoon thing where you like you're backstroking and then like you're shooting water out of your mouth like a little
Yep.
geyser.
Yeah, it's probably around this time that you realize that, like, you know what? The water temperature has actually been really nice. We lucked out on that front.
It is
Water
not freezing
temperature
cold
was
in
never
here.
an issue in this mission.
All right, I will pull out like all of the keys that I have.
All right, 6 keys. You see a box with 6 keyholes, one on each of its sides of its cube.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, you
Let's
put
get
all
this one
keys
over with,
in,
huh?
turn them all, and then just the box just opens up and out falls down below. 2 potions of flying.
I take both. I take both. I take both.
You quickly take both.
I gave you one of those metal potions. Seems only
You
fair.
gave me one.
Yeah, so why don't you give me one of those? Look, if you want to
Yeah, right, I
fight
shot
for
you
it, I'll
twice.
fight
Hey!
you for it. Thanks.
No, you should.
Dunk, glug, 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 immediately fly out of there.
Fucking crazy woman. And I'll take one of them.
All right, you guys fly on out.
Music
Back
change.
to the hub world. Wow, guys, that was fantastic. Good job. You were real hero masters for sure. Here is your documentation for your certificate of heroism.
Wait, is this the master's certificate, or do we have to
Oh
actually?
no,
wait
that's just the
longer
first
for
one.
this?
Hold on, it's gonna take a few more minutes. Let me go over to get the master's one.
Lord help me. Are they still out in the hall? Do you happen to know?
Oh yeah.
I peek open through the door and see that same wizard still staring.
Yep.
Close it. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Thank you.
Yeah, they're all still there.
Well, I'll take the master's certificate anyway.
Yeah,
And-
eventually you wait a little while. It seems like you don't have much to say to each other. And
Nope.
eventually he comes out. Here are your master's certificates, entitling you, well, to nothing really, but it helps with your bargaining for gold.
Nice.
And
Appreciate
it makes you more likely to get hired.
I needed that.
Speaking
Actually.
of which, there was that unfortunate looking man that was around somewhere. I think he was looking for people for a mission, I think. Somewhere. Where is he? And then
He's so
No.
unfortunate looking. Ugh.
Ugh, right, that guy. I need you guys to help with this mansion. It's full of ghosts.
yeah, I was gonna let you do the voice for it. You get the idea. Yeah, there's 3 more people waiting if you want to come.
Get good pay?
Oh, I see you're masters. You'll get a little more money.
Then I'm in. Yep.
Like-
You're already having a job.
How soon you need this done? Because I'd kind of like to throw this master's document in my tribe's face first.
Well, you can do that on the way if you wish, but here is a map that leads to the location of my mansion.
Yeah.
Of the match.
This mansion wouldn't happen to have a ghost of a family in it, would it?
It might.
I've heard stories to that effect.
Let's go kill some ghosts.
Alrighty, yes, let's go kill the ghost. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I guess. Question: do we have to go out through the hallway where Rigger's loan sharks are? Because I have a fun little like.
It's my loan shark, my girlfriend, and my landlord.
Because I have a fun like freeze frame finish kind of deal.
Alright.
It's like
So you walk out and...
So, well, before we step out, I just look over at Rigger and I'm like, hey, listen.
Huh.
We took out an eel. We got through a cave. We took out that weird crocodile, that bipedal thing with a gun.
They had a gun.
Let's say we, make our way pretty quickly through that hallway and get out of here, huh?
Deal.
And so I only have cantrips. I only have cantrips left.
Damn.
Here's the thing. Do my slots, is everything I do within the painting separate from this world, or do my slots remain?
No, you actually consumed all that energy.
Okay, yeah. So I go, not quite. But I hold up the staff and it starts to like crackle with like cold and fire and electric energy, and I'm just like, no, but we can let's say make our way through the crowd.
Lead the way.
All right. So Vanna sticks down her staff, kicks down the door, and just runs out, just like and just like fire, like freeze frame. You see her just like I imagine like Rigger's like behind her, just like holding up his weapon, and it's like just her kicking down the door, holding the quarterstaff like a gun, and just like the ray of frost just starting to explode all over these three in the hallway as they're
Freeze frame and credits roll.
Yeah.
And
they're
it's
basically-
just holding the bow up. It's not
Yeah.
loaded. The bow is just up in the air.
she's basically SWAT breaching into the hallway with her quarterstaff.
Go quick, go quick, quick, go, go, go.
Yep.
And there it is, one of our shorter sessions, but not too bad
That was
for a
fun.
very last minute throwing together of campaigns.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't even say this was like a total last
Pretty
minute thing,
damn good.
but thank you so much for doing that, Richard. So that we still got
Yeah, well, luckily most of this I had already made like
Yeah.
months ago as like a backup thing. So.
Well, you've still got 11 more stages for Mario 64. Plus,
Yeah.
whatever. Advertisement. Okay, back to the music. Plus whatever. You could do the secret slide and whatever else too.
Yeah. Well, next up, whenever we finally have the whole group together for Mario 64, is a Luigi's Mansion thing.
The whole
I had
group
5
is now
natural 20s. I just wanted everybody to know that.
nice. And countless. Hold on, one last time. And countless
We're not talking about
countless ones of these right here.
We're not talking
Yeah,
about
there were a lot tonight. I'm curious what the total tally is.
I don't know, but look for the supercut because I really will edit that.
Alrighty.
Oh boy. Well, hey,
Alright,
that's an
well,
episode.
Stream next week is we're returning back to Batman with the whole group.
You might say the Dark Knight.
The Dark
returns.
Knight will return.
Ooh, okay.
All right, bye everybody.